A lavender marriage is a union between a man and a woman, often both with same-sex attraction, to publicly present a heterosexual facade. This arrangement helped protect against homophobic backlash and preserve careers, particularly under Hollywood's strict studio-era morality clauses.
Notable lavender marriages in Old Hollywood. Rudolph Valentino and Jean Aker's brief 1919 marriage is one of Hollywood's earliest suspected lavender marriages. Aker, a silent film actress known to be part of Alla Nazimova's rumored lesbian social circle, reportedly locked Valentino out of their hotel room on their wedding night. The marriage was never consummated and ended in separation within weeks. At the time, Valentino was a rising star, and a public heterosexual marriage was seen as essential for maintaining his image. Rumors about Valentino's sexuality persisted throughout his career, and some believe the marriage to Aker was mutually beneficial in concealing both their same-sex relationships. Despite the failed union, Aker famously mourned Valentino after his death, claiming he was the only man she ever loved. Rudolph Valentino's marriage to Natasha Ramboa in 1922 is widely believed to have been a lavender marriage, one arranged more for public appearance than romance. Ramboa, a designer and art director, had strong creative control over Valentino's image and career, which fueled speculation that their relationship was more of a professional alliance. At the time, rumors about Valentino's sexuality were intensifying, and a heterosexual marriage helped protect his leading man reputation. Their first wedding in Mexico was deemed illegal due to Valentino's unresolved divorce from Jean Aker, forcing a second ceremony. The marriage lasted until 1925, ending in divorce. Historians continue to debate its authenticity, but many agree it was strategically beneficial in shielding Valentino from Hollywood scrutiny and societal judgment. Rock Hudson's 1955 marriage to Phyllis Gates is one of the most iconic examples of a lavender marriage in Hollywood. At the time, Hudson was a major heartthrob under contract with Universal Studios, and rumors about his homosexuality threatened his career. Gates, who worked as a secretary for Hudson's agent, married him in a highly publicized ceremony. Some believe the marriage was orchestrated by the studio to preserve Hudson's heterosexual image. The marriage lasted only 3 years, ending in divorce in 1958. Gates later claimed she married him out of love and had no knowledge of his sexuality, though others have disputed this. Regardless, the marriage helped maintain Hudson's public persona during a time of intense scrutiny and homophobia. Janet Gaynor, the first-ever winner of the Academy Award for Best Actress, married renowned MGM costume designer Gilbert in 1939. Their union lasted 2 decades and produced 1 son, but it has long been considered a classic example of a lavender marriage, one formed to present a heterosexual facade amid the strict moral expectations of Hollywood's golden age. Adrian, widely known within the industry to be gay, maintained a successful career designing for stars like Greta Garbo and Joan Crawford. Gaynor herself was rumored to have had relationships with women, including actress Mary Martin. While they shared a close friendship and a seemingly stable family life, many believe the marriage provided social protection for both parties. Despite their private truths, Gaynor and Adrian remained married until his death in 1959. Their carefully crafted public image allowed them to navigate Hollywood without the professional ruin often faced by LGBTQ figures at the time. Alla Nazimova, a pioneering actress, director, and producer in silent-era Hollywood, entered a so-called marriage with British actor Charles Bryant in 1912. While they presented themselves publicly as husband and wife for over a decade, records later revealed they were never legally married. Bryant had a wife in England throughout their relationship. Their partnership is widely considered a lavender arrangement, intended to protect Nazimova's career and conceal her relationships with women. She was known to be romantically linked to several women in Hollywood and was a central figure in the secretive, sewing circle, a term used for lesbian and bisexual actresses of the time. The truth about her non-marriage to Bryant came to light in the 1920s, sparking scandal and damaging her reputation. Despite this, Nazimova remained an influential figure in Hollywood's early LGBTQ history, remembered for her bold artistry and her defiance of the era's rigid expectations surrounding gender and sexuality. Nils Asther, a strikingly handsome Swedish actor known for his roles in silent and early talkie films, entered into a brief marriage with stage actress Vivian Duncan in 1930. Their union lasted just 2 years, ending in divorce in 1932, but produced one daughter. Asther was widely believed to be gay within Hollywood circles, and the marriage is considered a textbook example of a lavender marriage, designed to protect reputations and maintain public appearances. At the time, homosexuality could destroy an actor's career, especially for someone like Asther, often cast as a romantic lead. Marrying Duncan, part of the popular vaudeville duo the Duncan Sisters, helped solidify his image as a conventional family man. However, following the divorce, Asther lived openly with men in later years, confirming speculation about his sexuality. His marriage to Duncan stands as one of many strategic unions during an era of deep-rooted homophobia in the film industry. Charles Laughton and Elsa Lanchester shared a decades-long marriage that, while affectionate and enduring, is widely believed to have been a lavender marriage. Laughton, an acclaimed British actor known for his roles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Mutiny on the Bounty, was reportedly gay or bisexual, an identity he never publicly acknowledged. His wife, Elsa Lanchester, also a successful actress best known for her role in The Bride of Frankenstein, remained loyal to Laughton throughout their 34-year marriage. Though they often appeared together publicly and supported each other's careers, Lanchester later hinted in her autobiography that their marriage was not physically intimate and suggested that Laughton struggled with his sexuality. At a time when homosexuality was both illegal and career-ending in Hollywood and Britain, their partnership provided Laughton with the protection of respectability while giving Lanchester her own space and independence. Despite its unconventional nature, the marriage lasted until Laughton's death in 1962. Their relationship is often cited as one of Hollywood's most discreet and effective lavender marriages, an arrangement built on mutual respect, companionship, and a shared understanding of the personal and professional pressures they faced as public figures in a deeply conservative era. Cole Porter, the legendary American composer and songwriter behind Broadway classics like Anything Goes and Kiss Me, Kate, married socialite Linda Lee Thomas in 1919. Their marriage lasted over 3 decades, until her death in 1954, and is widely considered a classic example of a lavender marriage, one based on mutual affection and companionship rather than romantic or sexual love. Porter was openly gay within private circles, frequently engaging in relationships with men, yet maintained a public image of heterosexual respectability largely due to his union with Linda. Linda, a wealthy and elegant divorcee from Louisville high society, was fully aware of Porter's sexuality. However, their marriage offered her continued social status and independence, while shielding Porter from public scrutiny in a time when homosexuality was both taboo and career-ending. Despite the lack of romantic intimacy, they shared a deep emotional bond and genuine fondness for each other. Linda supported Porter through the highs of his musical success and the lows of his tragic horseback riding accident, which left him in chronic pain. Their partnership exemplifies how lavender marriages could serve as both protective strategies and meaningful personal alliances in a time when living openly as LGBTQ was not an option. Greta Garbo, the enigmatic Swedish actress and one of Hollywood's greatest icons, is often linked to a rumored lavender marriage with conductor Leopold Stokowski during the 1930s. Though there is no official record that they married, their relationship is widely speculated to have been one of convenience, designed to provide Garbo with a socially acceptable public image amid widespread rumors about her sexuality. Garbo was known for her fiercely private nature and reportedly had romantic relationships with women, which she kept discreet to protect her career during Hollywood's conservative studio era. Stokowski, a renowned orchestral conductor, was a high-profile figure whose association with Garbo helped deflect gossip and speculation. Their companionship allowed both to maintain public respectability while navigating personal lives that deviated from societal norms of the time. Garbo's refusal to marry or discuss her personal life fueled speculation, but this relationship remains one of the most intriguing examples of how celebrities use strategic partnerships to guard their privacy. Though never legally bound, the partnership between Garbo and Stokowski symbolizes the subtle, complex arrangements behind many lavender marriages or marriages of convenience in old Hollywood. Tallulah Bankhead, a flamboyant and fiercely independent actress known for her smoky voice and bold personality, married actor John Emory in 1937. Their marriage was brief, lasting less than 2 years, and is widely considered a lavender marriage, an arrangement made primarily to satisfy societal and familial expectations rather than romantic love. Bankhead's personal life was famously unconventional. She had close relationships with both men and women and was known to flout traditional gender and sexual norms of her time. The marriage to Emory, a respected Broadway actor, helped Bankhead maintain a respectable public image during an era when Hollywood and society at large were intolerant of openly queer identities. While they shared a genuine friendship and mutual respect, many biographers agree their union was more about appearances than intimacy. Bankhead's later life and memoirs reveal her complex relationships and suggest that the marriage was a convenient cover, allowing her the freedom to live authentically in private. Despite its brevity, the marriage served its purpose within the constraints of 1930s America, reflecting the pressures faced by queer actors in maintaining careers while navigating public scrutiny. Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy shared one of Hollywood's most famous and complex partnerships. Though never officially married due to Tracy's existing marriage, their relationship lasted over 25 years, marked by deep emotional intimacy and professional collaboration. Both were major stars with distinct public personas. Hepburn was known for her independent spirit and strong-willed characters, while Tracy embodied the quintessential leading man. Their bond was unconventional. Hepburn is widely believed to have had romantic relationships with women, while Tracy had relationships with men. In a deeply conservative era, this made their partnership a form of lavender marriage, providing them both with social cover and emotional companionship. Tracy remained legally married to his wife but lived separately, and he maintained a discreet but close relationship with Hepburn until his death in 1967. Together, they navigated Hollywood's rigid expectations while preserving their personal truths behind closed doors. Their partnership highlights how lavender marriages or similar arrangements allowed LGBTQ actors to maintain successful careers and public acceptance without openly defying societal norms, creating a rare, enduring alliance built on respect, trust, and mutual understanding.